Varsity, sıra 4 için Doğan.
Doğan alındı.
Terminate, Panis abi.
2 numara terminate.
Yeah, the Turkish government vowed a strong response after the attack happened, and they have struck YPG elements in the north of Syria as of right now, and I've seen that they have struck many targets populated by YPG militants, and I think their army spots as well, maybe their weapon storages as well. But Turkish military has fired rockets and everything against Syrian territory as part of retaliation against the PKK, and Turkey recognizes YPG, the Syrian offshoot, as PKK. So that's why they gave a response in northern Syria. So I have a contact at Turkish Aerospace Industries who's actually an employee there. So first thing I heard about the story, I just gave him a call immediately, and he told me everything that was going on. First off, they hear an explosion, and there comes a personnel telling them to stay wherever they are, to not leave their positions at all. Uh, that there's a terror attack in progress, and they shouldn't be moving at all. Like they should have to stay in their own offices and everything. But other than that, he also told me that it was a suicide bomber. They were told three people, probably PKK militants. They just kind of stole a taxi, kind of like a cab, and forcefully take it and drive to the Turkish aerospace campus. And they park it near the entrance, and they get out of the car with long-barreled rifles and start shooting at the gate and the entrance. And one of them is a suicide bomber apparently, and he blows himself off. And the explosion is also caught on cameras as well. So after that, the whole campus is put on high alert, of course, and the security forces start clashing with the militants, PKK militants, and so after that, uh, people were told to remain in their offices and everything. Then my contact at Turkish Aerospace told me at around 8 p.m. local time, they were finally allowed to leave the premises, but weren't allowed to take their own cars. So they were put on buses and shipped back home. The latest figures are, unfortunately, 5 people have been killed and 22 people have been injured. But I haven't checked it like minute to minute, but like I think those were the final figures: 5 dead and 22 injured. This attack comes at an incredible timing because just one day before that attack, the leader of Turkey's nationalist party just comes on to the Turkish parliament and says, uh, let us finish the wars, let us finish the hostilities, and maybe even the leader of the PKK can come to the Turkish parliament and announce that the terror group has decided to lay down its arms. So let's do this. And President Erdogan just responded in a very positive way, and he said, "Let's set up the atmosphere of peace. Let's end this PKK thing once and for good, and let's like they didn't announce it publicly, but like they were all kind of pointing at a possibility that the jailed leader of PKK was soon to be released from prison. as part of kind of a reconciliation process between the Turkish state and the PKK. So, right, like 24 hours after those speeches, the PKK, that the Turkish government just extended a hand to, purportedly, I should say, attacks one of the most critical Turkish defense companies. And they say that, like, the analysts, the people who know the organization pretty well, they say that they just wanted to project their power, to say that they no longer take orders from the PKK leader, but they're acting on their own and they're independent of the leader. So that's one angle of the thing. And of course, there are rumors and conspiracy theories flying all around regarding which country or which organization was behind the attack. But officially, the official thing right now is that it was the PKK, that carried out the attack, but the PKK hasn't claimed it yet. But we'll have to wait and see if they're gonna actually claim it or say that we didn't do it. The Turkish government is blaming us for this, so I don't know. But let's wait and see. But the modus operandi of the attack resembles very much PKK attacks in history. So my own personal opinion on this is that it was indeed the PKK, but we'll just have to wait and see if they're gonna actually claim it.
Taziye dilekleriniz için özellikle teşekkür ediyorum. 4 şehidimiz var, 14 yaralımız var. Bu menfur terör saldırısını lanetliyor. Şehitlerimize Allah'tan rahmet diliyorum.
I do want to start by extending our thoughts to the victims of the horrible terrorist attack in Ankara, Turkey this morning. Our prayers are with all of those affected and their families, and of course also the people of Turkey at this very difficult time. Now, Turkish authorities, as they said, are investigating this as a possible terrorist attack. And while we don't yet know the motive or who is exactly behind it, we strongly condemn this act of violence.